Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Worst Team series for Red and Blue. Last time I went on a very long rant about 3D Pokemon, Black and White 2, etc. And I didn't really get into, what was really going on like inside Mount Moon. I actually forgot that we have a team member that we're supposed to pick up in there, being Paris. Paris is definitely the worst team member by far that's going to be on this team. And I'll be honest, I've never actually really used Paris before. I mean, like I've attempted to, even in some of my own runs that I've done, like casually, just for the challenge. Paris sucks. It's just not good. And like, I'll be honest, like I'm just not really like keen on using it, but I do know that somewhere inside Mount Moon, I'm going to have to capture this thing in due time. So not heavily looking forward to it. But anyway, we're going to make our way through Mount Moon today. I'm going to go pick up the Moonstone. Speaking of Paris, there it is. Yeehaw. Cannot wait to use it. Oh, this thing just sucks, man. I really just don't want to use Paris, but I know that it's just gonna help with the challenge aspect of doing this Worst Team series. Hopefully it doesn't waste too many of my Pokeballs and it'll just pop in. If not, I'll use like some attacks to weaken it. Alright, yeah, Paris sucks. I mean, like, I don't want to be mean to Paris and give it like a naughty nickname. I'm going to be a little bit nice to it. I do like the anime episode. Do you guys remember the Pokemon anime episode? I like the Indigo series where this girl, she has like a Paris. It's super weak. She wants to train it up to become a Paris, to become a Parasect. Pikachu does like a little like electric volt on it. Team Rocket helps it train and evolve. It's honestly really wholesome. That's honestly one of the few reasons why I can actually tolerate Paris is because of the anime episode. But yeah, what am I gonna nickname this Paris? Man, I'm having a tough time with this. Something that's not like too, because I mean, like, I know I can name it like Shrooms, drug reference, yeah, cool. I could do that, but I mean, I want to make it a little bit more just less predictable. Now, I know it's based on like some kind of zombie shit. I honestly don't know. I'll be right back with some nickname suggestions online. Okay, so I went online and the first name that came to mind that I could not resist at all, I would say Parasect is a fun guy, wouldn't you guys say? The Chugga Conroy puns have rubbed off on me. I love it. Anyways, this thing's moveset, I mean, like, I don't really know, like, it's just, I have a set moveset that I use in, the Worst Team video, but it's just, this thing literally has, like, nothing going for it. I mean, I can literally go to its Gen 1 page right now on Pokemon Database, and this stupid thing, I mean, like, look, Scratch at level 1, Slash at level 39. What am I supposed to do with this thing? What do they even expect me to do with the freaking Parasect? I mean, like, I know that I set myself up for this, but Christ, man, what am I gonna do here? This thing is utterly sucks. It only knows Scratch. Like, am I stuck with Scratch like the entire time? Like maybe Paris gets like a little bit better of like a learn set, but like criminy, like I'm also like not gonna cut here because I just will like rant a little bit, but also from now on, I won't rant that much. I know that in episode 2 I ranted a lot. I'll try not to rant that much from now on, focus more on like gameplay, maybe more of like a healthy balance. Paris learns Slash at level 34. That's honestly the best move that it's got. In some cases, I wish this was Gen 2, because at least then I would be able to get Fury Cutter from Bugsy. But it's like, this thing just sucks in Gen 1. What did I even use for like a moveset? I don't even know, man. All I know is that I'm stuck with this thing for a while, and it's something that we gotta get used to. I'm hoping, I mean, I don't even know if this thing's even going to be able to be used against Misty, to be completely honest with you guys. I definitely do want to get some attacks in real quick. I also want to make it to Cerulean by the end of this episode, so I am definitely going to focus a little bit more on gameplay rather than just going into the rants and stuff like last time. But I do need to run to the Pokemon Center to heal up Paris real fast. Come on, Diva, you can do it. It's funny because if this were Generation 7, that Leech Life would be doing a lot more damage. Oh, come on, dude. Just on the very, very, like, smidge of health. This run's gonna be challenging. I honestly think Raticate might actually be the MVP here. If not, maybe, like, Hypno. Because, I mean, at least with, like, Hypno, you know, some of you guys were actually mentioning in the comment section of my worst team for Red and Blue video that Hypno wasn't even all that bad. And, like, you know, I kind of asked myself like the same exact question. Like, you know, why did I use Hypno? Like, I mean, I didn't really need to use it, per se. Anyways, I'm going to go heal up my Mons real quick, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, I would say this is a pretty good part to come back to. I went ahead and I went to go heal Paris at the Pokemon Center right now. It doesn't have any more sleep on it. This is going to be a pain in the butt to level up. I did level up Diva by attacking some Geodudes. As far as fast forwarding goes, I am going to be using fast forwarding a lot in this playthrough. Primarily just because, like, if I don't have any repels, like right now, like, I mean, if I'm not going to defeat the opponent, I literally just have no reason to, like, battle, and it's just a constant thing of, like, can't escape because it's too slow to run away. But I mean, if I'm in, like, a battle like this, like, I know I'm going to get experience from it, then yeah, I won't really, like, fast forward. But I mean, pretty much, this is going to be Diva's playground, specifically because like, all these hikers have Geodudes, and I can just one-shot them or two-hit them with Water Gun. I'm actually happy that it does get Water Gun. I also think that Raticate's probably going to be the MVP going in against Misty again. Because as far as I'm concerned, I don't get any new team members until Farfetch'd and Vermilion City, so we're stuck with this team for a little while. And I'm not saying that's, like, unfortunate, because Wigglytuff is actually decent. I just wish that Lieutenant Surge was, like, the second gym leader. That way I could have Thunderbolt for Misty, like, at the very, very least. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm still surprised that I even beat Brock at my first go-around. Like, I honestly just wasn't even expecting that. I think right here, though, I am going to heal because you never know. It's funny because I'm always saying, because I've played Fire Red and Leaf Green more, that I'm actually used to Onix having, like, Rock Tomb over, you know, just having Tackle in Generation 1. I kind of forgot that even, like, existed. So that with that said, like, that actually made Brock, like, a ton easier than I was actually expecting it to. Now, in this part of Rock Tunnel, there are going to definitely be more, Team Rocket members that are going to have, like, Rattatas. There's going to be a lot of Hyper Fanging. There's probably going to be some Zubats, probably some Drowsies and stuff coming up. A lot of these mons are going to be specially bulky, so I'm going to be relying more on the physical aspect of things. And I'm already running out of potions. Oh god, dude. You know you love Generation 1, man. I love Gen 1. Look at that. 1607. Barely any money. I'm probably just going to switch train from here on out. I think that's probably definitely going to be my best approach. Unless I, of course, run into, like, a Geodude like this. That way I can just, like, one-hit it. I mean, it is quad weak to water, you know, so why not, like, take advantage of that? What experience are you from level 14, anyways? Also, I don't know if I should evolve my my Jigglypuff into a Wigglytuff now, or if I should actually wait. I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm actually going to look that up really, really fast. Don't mind me, you guys. Let's see, Jigglypuff stats. I mean, either way, I do get Body Slam, I believe, from the SSN. I don't even know if Jigglypuff really gets any solid moves in Gen 1. Body Slam level 34. I'm pretty positive that I get Body Slam as a TM on the boat on the SSN. I can always like double check that, but I'm almost positive. I don't think me evolving my Jigglypuff into Wigglytuff now is going to be a bad thing at all. At this Regeneration 3, I would have Mega Punch anyways. Let's see. Apparently I get Double Slap upon evolution, which I mean isn't bad. I also get Strength later on too. I get, you know, I actually get Mega Punch as a TM coming up too. I'm actually going to go ahead and actually evolve my Jigglypuff into Wigglytuff now, because I am going to have more offensive power, and I'll probably be able to do more of these rocket grunts anyways. Also won't feel as bad about using a potion. Don't you guys just love that Generation 1 sprite? Quite the beautiful mon, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use my potion now. Forgot how much these normal types have their HP stats so high. Wigglytuff, I forget what base stat. I actually have Wigglytuff's base stats up right now. Wigglytuff's base HP is 140. Jesus, that's actually pretty good. Its special attack is also 85. I don't know what that averages out to in Generation 1 with both its special defense and special attack. I forget. But regardless, that's still not bad HP-wise. I think Wigglytuff, just due to its really, really big move pool, is definitely going to help us out in like a lot of different kinds of jams. I think that Wigglytuff will also help out going up against Misty and whatnot. Body Slam is definitely going to be very, very prominent once we get onto the SSN. Mega Punch is also going to be a thing coming up pretty quick. I did not want to... Okay, got it died. Perfect. But anyway, what am I going to talk about today? There are a variety of things Pokemon related that I could, you know, potentially talk about, and I honestly just want to kick back and kind of just talk about Kanto. Kanto is just one of those games where, you know, it's been around since the very, very beginning, but I feel like every time I come back to Kanto, I can just do it again because I'm so used to it. And I mean, like, I know like a lot of people don't particularly love Generation 1. Like, you know, I understand it has its flaws in terms of, you know, like bugs and glitches but I mean, I will cut it some slack because, you know, Gen 1, like, you know, are the first Pokemon games, and, you know, to an extent, we owe these Pokemon games for what, you know, the Pokemon games of today are. Like, you know, without Gen 1, you know, we wouldn't have the new Pokemon games, and this is where it all started. But I mean, you know, just Kanto in general, like, I mean, it's nice. I really enjoy, like, the gym leaders. I really enjoy Blue as a rival. He definitely has probably one of the more difficult champion teams as it goes. Especially in Pokemon Yellow too. One thing I really enjoyed about Pokemon Yellow was that his evolution changes. Damn, I died. Sorry. I paused there for a second. I'm like, wait, are you gonna die? Yeah, like his evolution's different based on a couple of circumstances. I actually forget what the circumstances are off the top of my head. But that's honestly what makes Pokemon Yellow pretty neat. And just, I mean, just the aspect of Pikachu following you around is really beautiful. I really enjoyed Let's Go too, to an extent. I'm really not like a big fan of the Pokemon Go mechanics, like the capturing and stuff like that. But like I mentioned in the last episode, if we could get more Pokemon games with like those graphics and stuff like that, that would honestly be really, really helpful. You know, it would just make the games, I think, just look a lot more vibrant, rather than trying to go for like the whole open world thought. Anyways, this guy right here is like, I found these fossils, they're both mine. I know for a fact that if I don't pick the Helix fossil, you guys in the comments are gonna let me have it. Because ever since Twitch plays Pokemon, everyone's like, oh, Lord Helix, and I'm like, well, you know what, dude? You know what? I'm gonna be a rebel, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Dome fossil just to tick everybody off in the comment section. Yeah, I'm also just not liking this team so far. This is going to be it's going to be challenging. Jerry's actually one level away from evolving in Eradicate as well, so that's pretty nice. Crap thing is, you guys, is trying to level this thing up and just, man, what am I even gonna, I'm sorry, like, I know I keep on just like venting about this and just getting ticked off, but like, man, what am I gonna do with this stupid Parasect, man? Parasect just sucks. Now, I think every single one of you guys will agree with me that Parasect sucks. the quad weakness to fire, all the other weaknesses it has, rock, flying, ice. God, man, just so many. There are just so many weaknesses to it, and like it just sucks. I forgot to switch out. Gosh darn it. But it just sucks. Can I get that last Hyper Fang off? Awesome job. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Right on. Level. I thought you're going to level up. That's all right. Okay, I'll share. Let's see. I'll take Helix. I actually picked the Dome Fossil the majority of the time, and I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like, alright, then this one's mine. That's actually one thing that actually made Trait Evolution pretty prominent back in Generation 1 was that, actually, just in, in general, excuse me, is that, you know, if you were to get the Helix Fossil, you would have to go find someone else to go get the Dome Fossil, you know, or to get Kabuto. And that's honestly like, you know, like the original premise for Trait Evolution, you know, for trades and stuff like that, was so that you could help each other fill out your Pokedexes. Nowadays, it's kind of more just like, I don't know, fill the decks, and I just thought that this Pokemon was more like back in the day, you know, like more, I mean, I know like, you know, you had like the online features and stuff like that, but there's just something more authentic about taking your Game Boy to school and trading with other people on the playground while your teacher looks away, or like the proctors look away. Because I remember like as a kid, I would take my Game Boy to school and I would battle people at recess in the bathroom to avoid the teacher. Because I know damn well for a fact, if my dad found out that I brought my Game Boy to school, man, I would be in deep shit when I got home. I would have my Game Boy taken away for weeks on edge. And if, and like, what the teachers would do is they would take away the Game Boy from me, and they'd basically be like, Mystic, you're not getting your Game Boy back unless a parent comes and picks it up. Well, my mom was more lenient, but she would tell my dad, and, you know, then my Game Boy would get taken away for longer. As a kid, and just how I was, having your video games taken away definitely kind of sucked. Anyways, though, childhood aside, we're now in Cerulean City, and we have a rival battle against Blue. Or actually, in this case, I actually named him Red, because I'm playing Pokemon Blue, and I wanted to be like a little bit more like opposite, I don't know. But we're not Blue right now. I honestly fear for the worst. Blue is definitely going to make this a little bit more challenging than I, you know, that kind of hope for. The good thing is that I do have Water Gunferous Charmander. His Pidgeotto shouldn't be that much of a problem. I think, honestly, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to let Wigglytuff take on the majority of his team. Is there a hidden item here? Oh, there was. But yeah, I'm just going to let Wigglytuff take on like the majority of his team and kind of just like get all the experience I possibly can for Misty. And then like for Nugget Bridge and all the other places, I'm just going to switch train between Paris. And we'll go from there, basically. Also, these guys, I don't really need any Pokeballs for quite a while. I will need to capture a Spearow, but I really don't need to capture. I mean, I could go get a Spearow now for the Farfetch'd, for the trade inside of Vermilion City, but I'm not going to worry about that until a little bit later. For now, though, I am a little bit worried about Blue, but I mean, you know what? We'll do what we can, and hopefully he won't kick our butts too bad. Or Red, sorry. It's Blue, but I named him Red. So it's like, yo, Mystic, you're still struggling along back here. I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. It's funny because I wonder, like, how many Pokemon Blue actually, like, I mean, because like he says how many Mons he captured. Like, I think, like, right here he says, like, 45 kinds. I think on the SSN he says, like, 30. I can't remember. But, I mean, it just makes you wonder, like, if he uses Mons like how Gary did in the Pokemon anime. Because in the anime, like, what Gary would do is he would actually rotate his Mons around, which I thought was a really, really neat concept in rotating your Mons. Rotating your Mons definitely brings more diversity to your playthrough. I've actually never played Pokemon like that before. If you guys have, definitely let me know down below. I've always played Pokemon like, you know, you capture the 6 traditional team members, etc. Actually, when I first started playing Pokemon, I actually was, I'm sure you guys can relate to this, you only use your starter Pokemon and you pretty much soloed the entire game. I remember in Generation 2, I had a Typhlosion and I pretty much just obliterated everything in my path, one-hit KOing everything. I'm going to go ahead and use a potion here. I didn't really want to waste my potions this early, but I want to see if I can, if I miss 2 more pounds, and you know what, is that crit? It wasn't a crit, but I'm going to go for 1 more pound. If I miss... Okay, I got it. Cool. Even though my Wigglytuff is evolved, it's still not as powerful as it should be. This is an Abra. So I'm actually going to go ahead and heal on this. I will get money from beating him, so I should be able to make up for all the potions I lost. I'm going to go for a pound here. Oh, I missed. Crap. That sand attack accuracy will play a part, but I mean, actually, you know what? Nah, I want the full experience. Actually, you know what am I doing? I could actually... Oh, crap. I could have actually swapped out the Paris. And I could have actually given that kill to Paris to give it some experience. Oh, well, whatever. That's okay. Level 15, good. You have a Rattata now, too. Do you have Hyper Fang? You do have Hyper Fang. Is that going to kill? I do have a little bit of HP in bulk. Okay, good. I missed. Right here, I'm actually going to swap out to my own Rattata. And I'm going to go ahead and heal up one more time for Diva. That way I can come in and take on the Charmander. Pretty sure he has a Charmander at this point, right? I know he's going to go for the Ember. How close am I to evolving into Raticate, by the way? I'm going to look that out. I'm going to check it out real fast. Okay, I actually can't check it out until after I release Diva from her Pokeball. You're level 17. I don't know how I feel about that. I might be in some trouble here, but if not, Hyper Fang should easily be able to come in here and take care of things. You're 289. Okay, so you're not that far behind from evolving into Raticate. Let's go for some water guns. That didn't do too much. This will probably 3-hit KO it. I'm not expecting it to do a lot. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a 3-hit KO. Will that Ember kill me? Ooh, actually, again, it gave me the burn too. Yikes. I think what I'm going to have to do here is, because my Rattata is low, I don't know how much that Ember is going to do to my Rattata, and I also might miss the Hyper Fang, so what I want to do is I actually want to sack off my Paris here. Once I can somehow... The NPC is going to be dumb, and I can somehow, like, get it with Scratch, but I mean, we'll see about that. Maybe I'll get lucky and maybe Fungi can get some experience because of Generation 1 AI. Okay, never mind. I hope for it, and with that quad weakness, yeah, Fungi is definitely not in for a fun time. But if I go to Rattata here, I should be able to take it out with a quick attack. Hyper Fang, I like the idea of that, but it's just the accuracy. A quick attack should be able to come here and finish it off, and good. Now we also have experience for Diva. Fortunately, not enough to evolve yet, but that's okay. You know what? We did well. I'm honestly okay with that. Guess what? I went to Bill's and got him to show me his Pokemon, which I actually thought was actually pretty cool as a kid. Like, you know, you go in there and you can see all the different evolutions that he has. That's kind of a throwback to Generation 2, where he actually gives you an Eevee. And actually, fun fact, I believe Bill, yeah, I'm almost positive, isn't he also brother? Isn't he also the Kimono Girl's brother? I'm almost positive about that, is he not? I'm going to Google this right now. I'm pretty sure that he is. Is Bill the related to the Kimono Girls? So just the fact that Bill's mother used to be a Kimono girl and that Bill's younger sister can't wink. Yeah, Bill is related to the Kimono sisters. It's pretty cool. Zuki, Naoko, Miki, Sayo, and Kuni. That's really cool. Huh. The more you know. I knew that, I just didn't know for a fact. Alrighty though, I think with that, I think we're going for now with minus the cuts that I made in this episode, probably around the 25-minute mark, so I think we're going to go ahead and actually end off here. If you guys enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to all the other YouTube stuff, and with that said, next episode we're going to head over to Nugget Bridge, we're going to take on all of the trainers, and then we're going to go visit Bill, and hopefully we'll go take on Misty by the time that's all said and done too. So with that, I'll see you guys next time.